Hey everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Shadow's House. So, let's just jump on in and see what our characters are up to. So, 3, 2, 1, go. I probably should move this over here real quick. Might be a good idea. Okay. Can I smell it? Yeah, we saw them last episode. I remember that. They are very pretty. Okay. I think we heard that last episode. It's actually been a while since I've seen the previous episode, so... Yeah, that is rough for them. I mean, I get it. Like, I'm not gonna disagree with her. She unwrapping something? Oh, right, flowers, right. She is pretty adorable. But yeah, it is a very nice flower. I certainly wouldn't say no to it. You know, similar to what I did for Kunoichi Tsubaki, I should make like an Anki deck to remember all the characters' names, because there's a lot of characters in this show. And to make things even more difficult, they have like the human and the shadow with like similar names, you know, just to throw you off even more. Just in case things weren't confusing enough. So, would definitely benefit from that. Also, the cats are being rambunctious. They may or may not mess up my green screen. Or just mess up other things in general. Let's become one. Because I hear a cat doing something somewhere. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Now I see a cat. Okay, the identity of Master Robe. So we're gonna get into that. You know, the help we can get, for sure. It's a cute giggle. Yeah, I kind of picked up on that too. Are they rushing, yeah. I feel like we've seen this before. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, the soot pipes, it's a rough life. I would feel bad for you if I didn't dislike you guys. Okay. Yes, definitely invaluable. Must use. Right. Yeah, things are starting to come back to me now. Well, that's good. Ah, kind of bright. So, how is everyone doing? Well, she's kind of leaking a lot, but Okay, so that's what we're upset about. Somebody's missing. That's kind of rude, but... Yeah, we care about Sean here, I guess. I do like how Miliko just kind of stayed in there smiling the whole time. Right. See what I mean by a lot of names in this show? That's... yeah. Oh, Frickin' Miliko. Her job this episode so far just been being adorable, you know, and she does it well. Nothing wrong with that. That's a big question, isn't it? Yeah, what's your reasoning? A bit of an ominous guy. We did get into that before too, yeah. That actually does track, yeah. Yeah. Denied. I didn't think about that, but that would be a good idea. You know, if you're a bad guy. Footsteps? Is that John? Yeah. John and Sean. Way too late. Just, yeah, goes by his own pace. Well, I mean, that's our working theory, at least. Right. Yeah, and he's just saying you should have given it to us sooner. This is not helping, guys. He is so behind on everything. How could you even tell? Yeah. Oh, the flower. Okay. As flower proves everything. Well, just because he has one of the flowers doesn't... That's a bit of a jump in logic. Yeah. If anything, that would be where you would want to lend your suspicions. Okay, that's what it was all about. Milika looks so confused. Wish I could read those letters. Right. Just nod, nod. You're gonna cut. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me, are you? You're not a big one on subtlety, are you? Right. Good place to start. Yeah, it doesn't look as nice as I was expecting. Well, that's a little bit suspicious. Okay. Time to dig. A bottle with a message inside. Man, this... so exciting. I can't read it, but it's... That which was wicked was shattered. Coffee, I take it. Ah, the plot thickens. The wind blows. There's still so much we don't know. That is a scary thing. Well, at least it's outside, where she can make a soot mess. Nobody has to clean it up. Is that, no, we got plenty of time left. Thought it would sound like something you would say at the end of an episode, as like a cliffhanger, but no, we got some time left. How do they keep making the sky even more horror-ish? But just, yeah, add a full moon, that'll do it. Okay, here we are. Is anybody gonna meet us here? Oh, there's, yeah, that's okay, just immediately. Then we'd have to wait for a minute. And we have time in the episode left, so we should see the face identity. Yeah, I can't quite see. Yes, it's been quite lonely. Yeah. If you were smart, that's what you would do. Gotta maybe jump. I mean, I figured as much anyway, but... Still being pretty silent. Really building the tension. Okay, altered voice. I'm pretty sure it's a female voice. No. Don't say it like that. You're upsetting her. Oh. Brilliant. Right, I got that much. So yeah, it's a lot like being a baby. So you're both special is what you're saying. Title drop. I mean, not wrong. All that I agree with. Everybody loves Kate. They would never abandon her. That's a lot of soot, good God. Yeah, her fake fiance would never abandon her. Miliko. Yeah. I told you they wouldn't abandon her. Yeah. Go smack this mysterious road figure. Yeah, it's called projecting. Man, Kate's so cool. It's a safe assumption. Yeah. So who had the clean face? Because I know she mentioned that. I wasn't sure what she was referring to. It's been too long since I've seen that episode. I mean, as soon as she mentioned being close to them, that is kind of where my mind went, but... I mean, mostly because I remember maybe half the names of the characters in this show, but still... So I guess next episode we'll get some explanations of her motives and all that. And of course, you know, you have the ED as well. Which flowers are pretty prominent in the ED as well. And yeah, the flowers sink. The last lesson. Okay. Well, that was the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Shadow's House. Well, we got our answer. The road figure is in fact Mary Rose. So, not really sure what to say about that. I mean, this episode was for sure focused on the investigation stuff. And, you know, a lot of that is a little bit hard to follow, especially because it's been a while since I've seen previous episodes. But, yeah, when they say Sarah and someone else, I mean, because they guessed them, I was pretty sure it wasn't going to be them. And I think it was even before, like, John gave them more information to work with. But, yeah, like I said, I didn't really have any guess in my head up until in this scene where Miliko made some comment about someone being close to them. And then I started thinking to myself, okay, who could it be that's, you know, close to them, as she said, that's still capable of doing something like this, right? And she was kind of the only one that came to mind, like I said, partially because one of the few names of people outside of our core group whose names I actually remember. So because of that, I wasn't going to, like, stand on that hill, you know, like proclaim the guess or anything like that. So yeah, that's why I didn't really attempt to even make a guess. But once they actually said the name Mary Rose, I thought to myself, okay, that makes sense, right? Especially if you think back. I mean, I do remember that. Yeah, Rosemary was the first one I think that had the sickness. Like, apparently I didn't realize her face was cleaner than the others. But if Emilico says that's the case, then that you know, that's fine. But either way, her being the first one to have it and then come into the room. Right, that alone should be pretty suspicious. I didn't really think about it too much at the time, but now that I have this additional context, it makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. I'm not gonna argue with that. But I don't know. It's not really kind of like a mind blown, you know, reveal or anything like that. But once it was said, it makes sense. You know, that's kind of how I would describe it. What I found a bit more interesting was the one-on-one dialogue we had between her and Kate. Right, talking about how they're both special. They both remember from like when they're morphs and all that, and you know, because they do have some similarities. We did have Mary Rose, God, freaking confuses me. Mary Rose projecting onto Kate, right? Like, I feel this way, and I have these circumstances. You have the similar kind of circumstances, so you must feel the same way as me, right? Like, that's kind of what she was doing there, but you know, Kate made sure to put her foot down and all that, and she even had like her underlings behind her, you know, having her back and stuff like that, and it was great to see. Also, Miliko, I mean, the biggest thing she did in the episode was talk about the whole one person with a clean face thing. Like, as far as like practicality, that was the biggest thing she did in the episode. But aside from that, her biggest role in the episode was just being adorable. Like, even like the one bit when she was just nodding her head as Kate was explaining things, I let you imagine that was just basically her saying, I have no idea what's going on, but you know, I'm doing my best to try to follow it and be helpful. So, you know, please praise me. I don't know. That was kind of how I took it. But I also had the one flower spotted, right? That was a thing in the episode too. But yeah, we're a little more than halfway through the season, and we do finally have our mysterious robed figure revealed. You know, was it John? I think it was John. This is something about, do you come here every night waiting for us or whatever? But then Kate clarified she wouldn't have to do that. She just had to look to see if the bottle was excavated or not. But I just like to imagine in my head that that's actually what she did, because she didn't think about that. I'm sure that's not what happened at all, but that would be really funny to just imagine that. You know, just her sitting there all lonely. Like, why doesn't anyone come find me? I left a message. Should I make it more obvious? I don't know. I got a kick out of imagining that personally. But yeah, not really too much to say on the episode beyond that. Really, I'm glad we were able to have another one of our meetings, even though John was a little bit late. Definitely irritated a lot of people. But you know, so some comedy came of it as well. So I guess it's fine from an audience perspective. But yeah, Miliko had a lot of cute moments in the episode, for sure. And Kate had a lot of cool moments, you know, because she's essentially, this whole arc, she was given the job of being detective, and she really does it well. Like, sometimes, at some moments, I feel like I was watching, like, a Phoenix Wright anime or something. I've never actually watched a Phoenix Wright anime or played a Phoenix Wright game, but I've seen enough, like, little parody videos and stuff to get the basic gist of the courtroom scenes and stuff like that. But, yeah, I felt like Kate performed her role really, really well. So, you know, give this girl all the promotions. But anyway, yeah, good stuff. I enjoyed the episode. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.